Hey, everybody. How's it going? It's Nick Baldwin. We're back with another episode of Command Your Social. And I've got my co-hosts, Leslie and Jessie, with me. What's up?
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone.
Hey. Hi, everybody.
That did not match my energy at all. So here's
right,
what
I was waiting. You said Leslie first, so I was waiting for Leslie. And
it was like, what up? And you're like, hey. Both of you are like,
confused.
what's up? No, here we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again.
Let's
Ready?
do it again. Let's do it
Okay,
again.
two intros. What's up, everybody? This is Nick Baldwin, and we're back with another episode of Command Your Social. I got my co-host Leslie and Jessie with me. What up?
What's up, everyone? We are so excited to be here.
Oh man, that is so much better. I loved that energy. I'm so glad you guys are raring to go. So a couple weeks ago, you guys interviewed me, and today we're going to Leslie and I are going to interview Jessie, because Jessie's TikTok has just exploded. Like,
blown up.
She's almost at 20,000 followers, and it's only taken like what, 2 months?
But you know what's really, that's insane, Jessie. And you know what's really cool about this podcast today is that not only are we interviewing you, Jessie, but in the previous podcast, there was one interview, and I forget which one, but Jessie, you were asking questions about TikTok. You were wanting to do all these things with your TikTok, and look where we are. That didn't take that long. That was just it felt to me like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That's
like
awesome.
We talk about, well, in real estate especially, we talk about the implementation model. I'm an implementer, man. You give me a set of directions and I'm gonna follow them.
Well, you know what else I think is important to understand is that Jessie found a niche for her TikTok. You know, she's got like a topic that she has chosen to follow and sticks to it, so people know exactly what to expect when they are watching her TikTok. So Jessie, tell us about what your TikTok niche is.
Yes. So I read psychology stuff, so you don't have to follow for more. And I have you, Nick, to credit for that somehow, because I said that to you first. It was like, I read business and leadership books, so Nick doesn't have to.
Right. Because I don't like reading them, because I think that everybody's a know-it-all. So I only want to hear Jessie's Cliff's Notes versions of leadership and business and psychology books. So, okay. So you read psychology, business, and leadership books, so you don't have to, as in us, which I think is a great niche. So how other than crediting me for all of it, what was the real reason that you thought that would be kind of a cool niche that people would be interested in? Yeah.
I actually think it's really broad. The word niche is funny to me because it covers a lot. So like, I can talk about leadership and different concepts within leadership. I can talk about sales psychology. That's been a lot of, that's been really popular, because I think a lot of my base is probably still, business people, business owners, entrepreneurs, real estate agents. And so I think, and then, 50% of them are just jerks too. So honestly, like, it's bad, but
interesting.
I chose it because I could talk about a lot.
Well,
I'm interested in.
Yeah. Well, we could get into haters later, unless Leslie, you had a question about haters. No,
it just fires me up inside, Nick.
Well, don't worry. Listen, if you have haters on social media, you're doing it right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you don't have haters, then you're not doing it the right way. If people are sitting there, they're 45 years old, living in their mom's basement, talking smack on TikTok to you, that says more about them than it does about you. But so your niche covers a ton, because there's so much to get into when it comes to psychology and leadership and business, and a lot of those things intertwine with each other.
Totally. And I actually have like a stack of books right here. There's this one book that tons of content. You're never lacking for content when you talk about, I'm reading stuff so you don't have to, right? Like, this is a book by Brene Brown. You know who Brene Brown is? It's called
Heard of her, yeah.
where she talks about like there's 87 or whatever different emotions, and she studies them and defines them. It's fascinating to me. It's all about psychology, but like you talk like about a paragraph, and that's a video. Like you could talk about it for, well, up to 3 minutes, soon up to 3 minutes, as soon as they give me access to that. But yeah, there's we're never lacking for content when we're talking about psychology and reading anything. But like there's another thing you said about that I wanted to say about niche, that I found a niche. I really believe, because I'm experiencing this, that everybody's niche is just their lives. It's just their lives. Like I find that the most interesting TikTok. Like, yes, teach me something, that's great. I want to be taught something that's valuable. And also, I just want to see your life. Like I would, Leslie, I think it's fascinating. There's a chick on TikTok. Everybody knows her. She's got gazillions of followers. Her name's Maya Knight, and she has these 2 little twin babies, and she's a single mom, and she just lives her life. She's like, look at my babies. And it's the most fascinating thing in the world to me. I really think that if people started documenting their real lives, they could start monetizing their real lives.
That's amazing. That's that. You know what? The more that you say that, I could see how that feels. Right.
I would watch you with the kiddos all day long. And
are you saying that all of us, well, are you saying that all of us should have our version of Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And Kim Kardashian does credit the show with making her a better person.
And
like
we should all talk like Courtney.
You're close.
I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this one. I'm gonna talk like Courtney.
Okay.
Kim, what are you doing?
Stop.
Oh wait, all right, I'll be Kim.
Okay, I'll be Courtney. You be Kim. Ready?
Okay.
Kim, what are you like doing?
Courtney, that's it. That's all I got.
Scott. It was so annoying today.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Moving right along.
I love it.
Moving on.
I'll introduce the podcast to our followers over
here. We're live on
Hi.
TikTok as well. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We're live on TikTok for all of Jessie's good trillions of followers. So that's fun. This is the first time we've done a podcast where we were live on TikTok.
Yeah,
I know.
That's true.
I know.
Everybody learned from Jessie.
So Leslie, wait, Leslie's been itching to ask a question. Let her ask.
Sheesh. You guys. So do you find it important to have a niche or a topic you focus on? So we've talked about your niche. Now, like, how often are you like creating that topic? I guess just tell us a little bit about the creation of the topic.
Okay, so it is totally random. It's completely random how I choose the topic of what we're talking about. And honestly, it's whatever is fascinating me. It's whatever's fascinating me. What's really important about the topic. See, I've learned so much about this. What's important about the topic is that it's original thought around a topic. So like if I were to just pick up, a book that I'm reading and read it and then say something, like TikTok doesn't like that. The algorithm doesn't like that. It wants to hear your opinion on the topic, like the original content around the topic. So so that's important.
That's really interesting. Yeah.
So like you've seen other people, which is fascinating to me, right? Yeah, it is interesting because you see all these other people using sounds from other people's content, and it likes that too. So who knows about that? But original.
I think that the TikTok algorithm is still very much something that we're all learning on a regular basis. It's not as cut and dry. I mean, I don't think it's as cut and dry as the Facebook algorithm is.
TikTok algorithm is your crazy ex-girlfriend. Like it has no clue. It has no clue what it's doing. It changes constantly. It doesn't know what it wants, but it is powerful. It is taking up a lot of real estate in your mind is what it is. Yeah.
Well, okay. So you said that, it just kind of comes to you, right? But like, how often are you creating the content? And in a secondary question, are you creating content in bulk and then kind of slowly dripping them out? How does that work?
Okay. So, yes to all of it. So in the beginning, how I grew it was I followed the directions. The instructions were post 3 videos a day. And now I didn't I wasn't perfect by any means. One day I posted 5 and then the next day I posted 2 or whatever. And then on the weekends, like I found that I really didn't love to do a whole lot on the weekends. And so I didn't totally miss the weekends, but anyway, I wasn't perfect with it, but I shot for 3 a day and I got close. And then about 2 weeks in, I had my first video go above 10,000 views. I thought that was pretty good. Like, okay, we've got some traction here. That video now is sitting at about 80,000 views, I think.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
The video that I created just a couple days after that is at like 400,000 views or something like that. Like 72,000 likes, which is pretty cool.
Holy moly.
I know. 72,000 people had to go.
Amazing.
Oh my God.
That is so amazing.
I know.
I just love this story, Jessie, because it's like we have seen you go through these steps of learning from other people and then just executing it. And that's what you did.
Well, remember we had Cece Underwood on several weeks ago, and you were at a mere 2,500 followers at that point. Now you're at 17,000, which is pretty awesome.
I was at 2,500 then. Oh, that's so interesting.
Way back in the day.
I think I was at 500. No, because I couldn't go live. I couldn't even go live.
Oh, maybe. Okay. So you can only go live when you hit 1,000 followers on TikTok. Okay. Gotcha.
So cool. I just think it's cool because, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Leslie. Sorry.
I was just going to say, for those who are listening, I mean, this is like the perfect example. Jessie is the perfect example of just doing it, taking notes and doing it.
I'm going to tell you another important part that I don't know if the conversation has to go here, right? So in learning how to do it, TikTok has 2 places that it literally tells you exactly what to do. The first place is you go to like the creator portal or creator studio, or I think it's called, it's somewhere in settings, you can find it. And it tells you like the how-to, they're minute-long videos on how to TikTok.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And then it goes into content creation and like how to pay attention to trends. And like, it really does give you sound.
Creator tools.
Advice.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Creator portal.
Mm-hmm. Watch those
videos.
You think that it's just the basics, but there were little important, interesting, very helpful insights into
Oh my gosh, I'm going to watch all of these.
Yes. And they go in order and it's great. They're by creators on TikTok, like TikTok just plucked them into them. So anyway, there was that. But then this is how I grew. This is really what I attribute the secret, if there is one, to growing your TikTok, is going on the discover page and filtering it in a way to try to find you, like what it is that you want to do, and start following those people. Because we say, we don't have a whole lot of data on what works and what doesn't work. You have all the data on what works and what doesn't work on the discover page. If you just look for the people that are like you or in your niche or around your niche, see what they're doing that's working, and do that.
Amazing.
So, yeah, that's so simple. I mean, listen, what do they say? Success leaves clues.
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what they say.
Same goes for TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
they being Papa GK. By the way, Nick.
Yes.
Sidebar. Are you back home? I know you were just visiting me in my home state of Texas.
I was in Texas for like 4 days.
And I just wanted to thank you for taking time out of your incredibly busy lifestyle as a traveling businessman and trainer.
What am I, a traveling salesman? What am I, like selling vacuum cleaners door to door? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I bought my last vacuum from a door to door salesman. Go ahead.
What? When was that? Like in 1985?
No, it was probably about 12 years ago. My husband bought a Kirby vacuum cleaner from a door-to-door salesman. He spent $1,000 on it, and I wanted to murder him, but not really.
When I ring the doorbell, they go, and people answer the door. I go, "Hi, how you doing? Would you like to buy this vacuum cleaner? See, look at this. You press the button, it sucks up all the dirt."
Oh, so cringy.
That's how they sold. That's how they did it in the 1950s.
They vacuumed our mattress and showed us like what it pulled up, and we were horrified.
All right. Well, you're welcome that I was in your home state and we never got to see each other.
I know. Big state.
Because Texas is a rather large state, in case you haven't noticed.
Big state.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you upload 3 times a day, or you try to.
Yep. Not now though. Now, if I'm doing 1 a day, it keeps the fire burning. So this was, all right, we're probably about a month, 4 or 5 weeks into this process now. And, yeah, if I post 1 a day, and I don't even do it every day now, it's probably 5 a week that I'm doing. And it's gaining, when I do post, I gain several hundred followers that day.
Wow.
If I don't post, I'll still gain 100 or 200 followers.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Pretty cool.
All right. So what is the content creation process? Because you are reading these books and you're summarizing them in like 30 seconds. So what is your content creation process? Okay.
So basically first of all, I create all of it. I shoot it in the app. I shoot it in the TikTok app.
That's very important. That's a very important piece of information to make sure people understand.
Yeah. So I believe, and this is a theory that's supported elsewhere, but I believe that TikTok wants all the data, as we all do. And so it wants your mess ups. It wants you to film it in the app. I think, I don't know why else they would.
No, you're right. Because Instagram likes when you film your reels in the app. They prefer that. Yeah. So the same goes for TikTok.
Yeah. And it is branded. Once it's downloaded to your phone, it's branded with TikTok everywhere. So then if you go to post it on Facebook and stuff and elsewhere, it's not supposed to do as well, right? Because of it's branded, we know that, but they want you to film it in the app. And I like filming it in the app. It's really easy to trim the clips and stuff like that. But I basically go sentence by sentence because that's all I can remember.
That's what I do.
Yeah. That's really it. But that's how I used to always shoot my videos. Remember, Nick, I was making goofy videos before making goofy videos.
You're very good at making goofy videos.
Yeah. So
that's how I got to know Jessie. She made a really goofy video. Yeah. And I don't remember what it was, but it was a really good
video.
It was. And I was like, I got to know that person.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's now cringy to watch that video, I bet, but I'll dig it out somewhere.
I got to see it.
I'll play for you. It's probably cute.
It is very cute.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I record it all in the app and I go sentence by sentence. Recording is really quick for me because I'm shooting for, all right, I'll be honest. I'm always shooting for 60 seconds. I rarely get it under 60 seconds, but they're somewhere between 60 seconds and 3 minutes, most of them. And if I get under 30 seconds, that's a miracle. I have no idea what times work and don't work. No clue, because I have all the data to support that we don't know. And that time doesn't really actually matter. Certain trends, I guess, like that is the 7-second trend or whatever. Sometimes those work, but anyhow, so I film it in the app. Recording is really quick. I say a few sentences and then I go and trim the clips also in the app. And then I add sound. And I won't gatekeep here. You add the sound and whatever sound you add, turn it way down till the volume like 10%.
Yeah, you had educated me on that a little bit. I didn't think it was that loud, but I guess it was.
Yeah, but that something is lost in translation or turned up in translation and it's bad. You got to turn it way, way, way down.
So there's a few things that you're saying here that's very important. We need to kind of dissect it a little bit. Okay. Use the app to make your videos. Okay, because it likes when you upload natively. See, I like the word you use. I use the word natively. That's a big word when it comes.
I'm impressed. That's a really big word. Very impressed.
And trim it inside of the app, and you're picking music that is trending.
Sometimes I like to keep it all kind of. Well, I've noticed that my videos where I'm using classical music do better.
Really?
Than ones where I use any other type of music. Don't know.
But why do you think that is?
You know what? I don't know. I think I'm teaching people something. And so I think that's like study music. Maybe there's something psychological there. I don't know.
Well, I used some like a classical version of popular songs.
Yes, that's super cool. I think honestly, music resonates with people so much, and all music resonates with all different people. And so I don't know that I'm going to figure that one out, but I always try to pull from the suggestions. Like whenever TikTok tells me anything that might be a good idea, I'm going to try the idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Telling me to do something. Yes, TikTok. Yes, I will.
You're like, TikTok, that's a very good idea. Thank you so much. I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
And that's just the algorithm. And then you're helping that algorithm back. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And if it's something stupid that I don't want to do, it knows that I don't do it. And hopefully I get better suggestions. Like I really do. I believe in AI. AI is my sister from another mister. And we are like, we're tight. We're tight. The more I teach it, the more it's kind to me. I believe that.
I agree with you on that. AI is our friend.
So then I post the video, but then there's other kind of creepy but important things that I then you take your video, and when it would be dumb to like your own posts over on Facebook, like your own video. And I actually do this part last, but you tap on the screen, like how you tap on screen, you see the hearts everywhere when you're liking a video.
Oh yeah.
That is you telling, that's a user telling TikTok that they want this on the FYP. That's
what's FYP?
For you page.
Oh.
Yes. So, and also never tag your things with FYP. So I do that, and then and then I share it. I text it to myself, to my best friend, to my husband, and to my son, and they know to ignore it. I'm just
you also text it to me.
And and sometimes I text it to you. Not always, but I always text it to multiple people. And then you want to be the first comment, like as if you're and then you pin that comment, like just as if you're giving more information on the topic. Like if I reference
all such good pieces of information.
Wow.
So Leslie, you're gonna get texts of all my TikToks now.
Yeah. And text them to me, that's fine.
I'm gonna text them. Now, let me ask you this. In the app, you can send your TikToks to people that follow you. Do you suggest doing that?
Yes, it counts as a share. Absolutely. It counts them as your shares.
Interesting.
Like it counts your own shares.
Oh, it doesn't count your own views, which is good.
But because I would just leave it running all day and look at my face.
It does count as shares. But then when you message your TikTok to someone and they watch it, then that counts as a view.
Yep. Yes, it does.
It's all about.
Analytics is way, way, way better on the desktop than it is in the app. And that will tell you a lot of information. And TikTok wants you to go and check that. Like it wants you to listen to that. That's another way that they're teaching you how to build it. So if you just do what they say, what the analytics are telling you to do and not do.
Really wish Facebook would give us throw us a bone every once in a while.
I know. We get nothing.
Nothing.
I haven't been over on the Facebook really much at all. I have a new addiction. It is the TikTok.
Interesting.
And they're
you put the emphasis on the wrong syllable just now.
Yeah. They're coming for YouTube. Next is 10-minute video. It's coming. So they're coming for you. They are coming for YouTube.
10 minutes. That must mean that the 3-minute videos are doing well.
I think they are. I mean,
because you have 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 3 minutes. If you want to make a longer video, that must mean that they think that 10-minute videos would do decently well, because that's a very long time to watch somebody.
Think that it must be valuable content if someone is watching for 3 minutes. I'm surprised because our attention spans are getting, so
it's human beings have a shorter attention span than a goldfish. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think human beings' attention span is like 5 seconds. A goldfish is 7 seconds.
Yeah. So I think that that's valuable, but then again, I go on TikTok Live and I see what people are doing on TikTok Live. There is a guy making money sleeping. You know this guy?
No.
He's just sleeping. And then there's another guy that's trying to sleep, and every time you send a rose or whatever, it sets off an alarm.
Crazy.
And he screams, and it's
this
disturbing.
Is nuts.
Honestly.
People are crazy. Let's talk about your growth.
Okay.
Yes.
Leslie, let's talk about that.
Yeah. So how many videos did you have to create before you saw growth? Okay. I know we talked a little bit about that earlier, but we kind of want to dive in a little bit deeper into that.
Yeah. You. Okay. So it was pretty much this. It was the first week of posting 3 a day. I was getting like consistently 200, 300 views on each one. And then I posted the one and it hit 1,000, and then it hit about 10,000 views. And that was after just about 1 week, the fire was started.
And we're going to come back to that, Jessie. We're going to come back to that one bullet so that everybody's listening. Okay, continue.
So once the fire was started, over the next week, I probably posted 2 other videos that caught some steam, and we're above 10,000. And so they very gradually from there climbed to, one of them now 400,000. I think another one's like 300,000. So, and they've been steady ever since. Like, if you look at my notifications, I get about 100 notifications an hour on average.
Wow.
I don't get them anymore. When I want to be on, I would lead generate through social media. That when I'm on, I would turn on my comment notifications, so that way I can go and talk to people. But so it was about 2 weeks, and I hit until I hit 1,000 followers. It took me 2 weeks to hit 1,000 followers. And that's kind of the threshold where it's supposed to swoop up that end of the hockey stick, so to speak. And it's supposed to kind of take off, because you can use lives to gain a lot of followers in a short amount of time.
Got it.
Interesting. Well, what was the first? So then what was that video that went viral for you? And the one that has 400,000 views. And why do you think that why do you think that happened?
Okay, so I've gotten some feedback on this, and it's two main reasons. The first is that it's surprising, and this is kind of the second reason, that it's surprising. What it is you learn that talking to yourself is sometimes a trauma response. Like, somebody in your life might have used your words against you for a prolonged period of time, and subsequently you now don't have a person in your life that you trust with your words that much. And so it could be a trauma response.
Hey, I think there's some feedback. There's some feedback from your live. Turn it down. No, feedback like my voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's on your end. I don't have any sound over here.
I don't know. Then that's just me. Forget it. Keep going. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And then the second thing is that I've heard that it touched a nerve with people. It was very in an intimate sort of way. The way that I presented it, it was kind of like a sister or mom, hey babe, come here. It's going to be okay, sort of thing. And it was I heard that it was kind of intimate. And so I think that's it. I don't know. It was valuable and it was delivered well, maybe.
That's amazing.
That is so interesting. I want to play the one that was the one that went viral. Here it is.
You talk to yourself? Not really talk to yourself in your head or out loud, have full-blown conversations with yourself. Not play out a conversation with somebody else in your head, have full-blown conversations with yourself. You're not crazy, but it might be a trauma response. That trauma probably was somebody using your words against you for a prolonged period of time, and subsequently now you might not have anybody in your life that you trust enough with your words besides yourself. Totally treatable. See a therapist. I read psychology stuff so you don't have to follow some more.
So that has just shy of 400,000 views.
So funny.
I really liked that one. You were very what? When I'm listening to it, I'm noticing again, you were very, you talked in a soft way. You were caring, you're listen, go get some help, you crazy person.
Yeah, it's okay. We all crazy in our own way.
You're talking to yourself, you crazy. Go see a therapist, you crazy.
Yeah. That's what, and I do encourage it. I like talking, we could talk about mental health too. Another huge
for sure.
topic, right? So
I was talking to myself in the car earlier. Mm-hmm. And now every time I talk to myself, I think about Jessie's TikTok.
Think about my face.
I talk to myself all the time.
Yeah. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get purposeful. It's been a month. I figured I'm going to take what I have and make something of it. And so the next thing I'm learning about on TikTok is I'm taking this, not old content, but taking your best content and not repurposing it, cutting it up and using it in different ways, but continuing to talk about that topic. there's like 3 or 4 different main ways I'm learning through TikTok to do it. And one is you say the exact same thing, except instead of talking, you like point to different words on the screen.
Oh yeah. Everybody does that though, right?
Uh-huh.
Everybody does that one. So yeah, there's been a lot of really great stuff that you shared. You shared like how we could get started on TikTok. That was one of our questions, but you said that in the app, there's tutorials, which I think is awesome. And I never even noticed that was there. I'm going to go watch them.
Yes.
The strategies. I did notice though, you say at the end of every video, very quickly, you say follow for more.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So like, is that something that should definitely be said?
Call to action. Yeah. And that's what I'm going for. I'm going for followers. That's the, but yes, I think if that's what you're doing, follow for more. And I don't do it on every single one. Some topics that are just like heavier or like more sad, or ones that I'm not really talking.
You don't want to feel like you're kind of trying to sell your TikTok page.
Yeah. I mean, and
it's got to be appropriate.
It's a cute cap on the end, like it's just a cute way to end a video, I think.
Yeah. So like you say, I read psychology books so you don't have to follow for more. So what I've been saying is I'm Nick the anti-guru. Follow me for more breaks from the norm.
I love that. I love it.
That's what the anti-guru is about. Follow me for more breaks from the norm. And sometimes I forget, but I have to make more videos to remember to do that. But if you're listening, just go follow me. I need more followers. Nobody loves me.
Nick and I are in a competition right now, and he's
I'm not doing well. You know what? We're in a competition, but you had such a head start. Our competition was who's going to get more followers in a 30-day period, but you had such a head start. Let me get to 1,000 followers, and then we'll do that, because
no, we are already in the contest.
Because I'm still learning the way. You had a 2-month head start.
This was your suggestion.
I know we might have to, you didn't read the fine print that said rules may change at any moment, for no reason at all. All right, listen, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for teaching us about how you've been growing your TikToks. If you want to follow me, I'm at the anti_guru at the anti_guru, Nick Baldwin at the anti_guru. Follow for more breaks from the norm. Jessie is at Jessie the coach. Leslie is, I don't know if Leslie's on. Leslie's going to have to get on TikTok.
Is going to have to get on after this.
Yes. Yeah. It's so much fun.
Have to get on. So thank you so much, everybody. And follow the podcast, command your social, give us a like, follow, share, comment, send it in the mail to people that you know. I don't know. Did you know? I don't know if you could send podcasts in the mail. If you can, then just do it. Send a picture of the podcast to people that you know. But anyway, we'll see you next time. Everyone have a great day.
Everyone.
Bye.
Thanks, Jessie.